Alright, I gotta sign into YouTube on this thing again, because now I'm using a Streamlabs. Excuse me? Why won't you let me sign in on my own chat? Oh, did it only now start? That's actually kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. Oh crap, I need to update the stream link, don't I? Forgive me, all. Let me put my temporary person. Need to edit the chat box. I can't believe I forgot. Or is it already? It probably already is. You would think I would know this. Test message. Okay, no, it's there. Good. Okay, good. Good. Oh yeah, we'll go with that. I need to stop messing with things. So I have music in the background. I'm jamming. I don't have to get distracted by silence, I don't think. So what I think we're gonna do is like try working on assets for the semi rebrand. And if I get tired of that, then I start rambling or idly playing video games. So I guess we'll just kind of see what happens. I guess this is kind of a variety stream. Oh, also, you like tipping streamers, don't you? This feels like a really weird way to ask. I'm sorry. But, you, pointing at you can start. You can donate. Why is YouTube acting like I'm not live? That's not right. Something ain't right here. Oh no. Uh-oh. It should say I'm right. It should say I'm live. Yeah, even now, is it acting like it's a video that I just did? Or is it treating it for what it is? Okay. Okay. Let me like open up the settings so I can properly see my problems, if I have any. Alright. I can see things. I'm able to see myself. I accidentally exited out of the program. Like a fool. Why did it say it's scheduled when I just started? That's okay, whatever. All the stuff is enabled, that's good. Low latency is on, so that might affect things. But I want to be able to have chat interaction. So, we do what we must do. Anyway, the point I was trying to make before kind of getting sidetracked. You can tip me now. You see the funny little link in my in my Why can't I speak English? I swear to God. Okay, do you see the little link in my description? You know, when you go into the description, it says, support the stream, Streamlabs /StripTeaSim1. You can donate there. Yes, you can give me money if you want. Or, and I didn't put this in the description because I just like kind of thought about this. You can, if I can figure out how to shift. Oh my god, I'm being failure right now. There's also my Ko-fi. That's also where my commissions are, if you want that. There are options. There are options. The description will be more glamorous someday. But for now, it's just kind of bland and only options to donate to me. Do I feel the vain for that? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It feels weird. But like, you know. You know. You know. I need to shut up. Welcome, All Sport. I'm trying to set things up because I just kind of did this out of nowhere. So like, now I'm just kind of like trying to fill in empty commentary as I do this. Honestly, in retrospect, this is probably a bad idea to try streaming so like early in the morning. Okay, not that early, but like in the morning. Especially since I just did like a over 2-hour stream last night and felt incredibly exhausted after that. But you know what? We ball. I think that's the appropriate thing to say here. So regarding where I'm starting, I'm going to try making a proper banner finally. You know how my channel's had my channel's just kind of had the grid thing for the longest time. Yeah, no, I'm changing that. That needs to change. And it is changing. Fantastic commentary on my end. I know. I'm so good. I'm so peak at the YouTube thing. I say that, but I barely ever upload. Where on earth is the new mascot for the channel's ref? The new mascot you can actually see right now. Aren't they cool? Aren't they neat? They are so slay. Even though I am struggling to find drawings to use as a ref. There we go. Why didn't I import it on the canvas? Oh well, it's okay. We made a separate thing. So we don't have to worry. Now I can actually properly set up the screen mirroring thing for my iPad. And not dox myself in the process. There we go. Sick. Now we go back to Streamlab. The singular Streamlab. And put this over the browser tab. And then also hope things don't go awry. Why would they? I don't know. We're just gonna set my little guy down here. Kind of setting up the scene here. So it's similar to what I had last night. Because I don't want to export OBS or whatever. You can tell I'm old. Or tired. Less old, more tired. Where's the alert box? Wrong box, I mean chat box. You need to go over here. And I need to better prepare things. I will admit, this was horribly planned. Is a width of 350 good? It didn't even save. Or it did, and it wasn't after all. Gah. Now it's too skinny. I'm having issues. I swear I was maybe it is because I'm tired. Maybe I really shouldn't have done this. But that's too bad. I'm already here. There we go. Now we can actually transition the scene. And make sure it actually did that, because there have been times where it doesn't. So far it doesn't look like that actually transitioned. Now it should have. Okay. Woo! That's... You know what, we can make the color palette. It's okay. I know how to draw the character. I mean, of course I do. Okay. So, you might be wondering, why do I have Salty D. Dan's banner here? This is my canvas reference, pretty much. And like, how I'm going to properly center things. I mean, yeah, I'm also gonna get the grid. The grid? This is gonna be fun. But, yeah. I was trying to get ideas for, like, what the banner would look like, and the first channel that I clicked on my tab thing was Salty DK Dan. Fantastic content. That is a brush. Considering the channel thing would be here, I think putting the character like here would be better. The grid, yeah. Now I can kind of tell where my chat is in the stream. So the latency is not as low as I was hoping. Oh well. We ball. As I said in the beginning, we ball. I forgot to advertise this stream. More things to interrupt me. 'Tis all on me, though. 'Tis my bad. Let's see here. Okay, it's advertised on Twitter. Obviously, the Discord knows. Alright. It only took me... I'll BRB, I must see Mr. Gagagagao or whatever the fuck he says. What helped me? Speaking of Gagagagao, Twiddlefinger is a good song. I don't understand the source material one bit, and I don't really care to. But I like Twiddlefinger a lot. What am I doing drawing their ear? They don't have ears. Well, they might. But you don't see them. You never do. Oh yeah, as for the music playing, that would be a playlist that I found that apparently every gaming YouTuber uses. Therefore, I can only hope that it's stream friendly. And if not, we learn, we live. Live and learn. Hanging on the edge of tomorrow, you know? I gotta figure out a pose for this guy. That's the wrong thing. Okay. But yeah, arrow here, spelt like that or that, depends on what you feel like. If I end up doing the kind of content that I wanted to do like years ago, which would be like storytime animations or animations quote unquote, and it's just more like an animatic thing. If I do something like that, this would probably be the guy that I use. Drift is not dead and gone though. Nah, just demoted to only OC. Like, come on, you can't expect me to like make all that lore for him and then like never use him again. Watch if that ends up happening. Watch as he just becomes what Carly was for a while. This is not the... Actually, no, this is fine. Here we go. Oh yeah, I didn't ask. Is my volume good? Like, can you hear me over the audio? The audio is in, like, the background music. I completely forgot to make sure of that. This is too pixelated. I need to make the canvas bigger. I could go about that a little better. Okay, good. And make it 300 DPI. We sample canvas. That should be a little easier. Should be. Jesus Christ. I just said... I swear I've been able to do that. Okay, maybe I can't really do the thing that way. Okay. I'll just do that. Yeah, there we go. There we go. It's so blurry now. But it's okay. I can actually see what I'm drawing. Somewhat. Wait, K-Rool's theme has lyrics? I've never actually sat down and listened to King K. Rool's theme. I just noticed this. That's funny. You know, maybe I should actually just redo the sketch before I try doing the line art. I don't know how people do the blurry sketch line art technique thing. Am I drawing it right? Yes, I am. I keep trying to go to my phone for the reference, but like, I'm literally looking at my Streamlabs and I could see the reference like right there. Silly me. Speaking of which, I need to remember to add these things. That is important to his design. They don't do anything, it's just important. Just add something to the face. Man, every time I think of Dr. Pepper now, like since I was reminded that the movie existed, I keep thinking of that movie Short Circuit. You do be silly Billy all over the place. What do you mean? When did I mention silly Billy? Or do you mean I'm just being silly in general? Cause like, true. That is simply what I do. I be silly. Without the Billy. Something is wrong with the legs here. This hand is so tiny. Stop being so tiny, hand. I don't have that kind of hand style. I don't have that kind of art style. I evolved from the Sonic art style. Not any normal anime style like my peers. Or whatever they evolved from. Alright, there we go. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. Oops, I forgot his tail. Yes, despite the fact that I myself keep forgetting to draw it, Arrow does have a tail. Why? That's a great question. Because I want to give him one. A little outlet tail. Because that's awesome. Have I thought about removing it? Oh, absolutely. But, like, I don't want to at the same time. It drew wrong! Man, I want to do collaborative streams. Like, I'm trying- ow, my eye. Like, I'm over here trying to build my own streaming thing. But I'm also trying to think of, man, I want to collaborate with my streaming friends. Because I keep forgetting I have multiple. Maybe someday. Someday we'll get there. This is not the color of that dot in his eye, but like, if I don't draw it, I know I'm going to forget to add it. And then I'll beat myself up over it later. And it'll bother me forever. Okay, let's get the liner! Yay! I'll also fix the hair and make it like less flat in this area. I think every time, or at least almost every time I do art on streams, I talk about wanting to do commissions on stream. Or at least like allude to it. I could be wrong though. Maybe it's just my internal thoughts every time I do art on stream. Be like, I should really wait till I have like a lineup of commissions. And then I just never do. I keep finishing them before I stream. Well, I've gotten 2 since like I opened them. But like, commissions are commissions. They count. I mean, of course they do. They're commissions. Why wouldn't they count? How do you not count commissions? You're gaining money from them. You're being paid to draw. Word is being spread about the fact that you do art. I'm sleepy, but I just woke up. It's like not even 11 a.m. yet, so I have no reason to go back to sleep. Plus, I'm live. I can't, anyway. Something I've noticed is that, like, okay, so sometimes I'll, like, watch the VODs of my own streams because I just want to see if I sounded weird. And, I do. To me, at least. I sound like a child. I don't like that. But I can't, like, keep my voice deep. Like, deep enough to be adult sounding. I guess. I don't know. Maybe I do sound like like the average adult, and I just, like, I'm self-conscious. I don't know. But wait, what was my point? Fuck. I actually forgot my point. Oh no. You know what? Sticking on the topic of voices, if I could choose my voice to sound like anyone at all, or at least close to anyone. Okay, so you know who voiced the person... Wait. You know the person who voiced Silver in the Sonic 06 fan dub? I want to sound like them. Like, it's such a balance. I love it. I wish my voice could sound like that. I wish I knew how to make my voice sound like that. Naturally. And not me trying to do an impression. I'm not even gonna try doing an impression right now because, like, I'm too tired to try doing vocal impressions.
And I don't feel like it.
On purpose, I mean. Because there are times where I do it on accident. Like, I don't even voice Bob, No Escape Bob, that much. At least not as much as I want to. And I'll just, like, sometimes I'll just be talking to my friends. You know, we'll be in a voice chat, like, haha, we're chilling, we're chilling. And then I'll be silly and be like,
I'll say some random thing in this voice. And it'll just be me talking and not me trying to be No Escape Bob or whoever I give this voice to, because I feel like I've given characters this voice multiple times.
and then sometimes it'll be pointed out. We're removing the tongue, actually.
And fixing this.
It would be nice if I didn't just accidentally zoom out constantly. But that's what I get for working on a very long canvas. I probably could have just, like, done this before everything else. But, no. Oh shoot, that peaked the mic bad. I think I need to, like, look into better audio equipment. Or at least, like, a better way of managing my audio. Because there's no way I'm constantly peaking. Plus, it would be nice to actually have a clearer sound to my voice. Figure out what those other YouTubers use. Get on their level. I thought I heard something. Nope. Maybe I'm just crazy. I'm joking, obviously. Dang, look at those eyes, actually. Wait. Dang. I'm figuring it out. Now, will things look like this whenever I work on my PNG tuber again? I don't know. I don't know. My art style is about as unpredictable as I am. That's not a good thing. Man, I want to make commentary content. Where like, I put a speed paint on in the background and I'm like, I'm gonna talk about this thing. Oh wait, you have questions. I'm so sorry. I didn't even notice. So, what's my favorite Kirby game? Well, I have an answer for both of those. My favorite Kirby gay would be... I'm so sorry. I'm laughing at how I read it. I'm sorry. My favorite Kirby gay would be Meta Knight and DDD. Honestly. As for my favorite Kirby game, definitely Star Allies. I mean, I've beaten it twice in a row. I 100%ed it like a little while ago. Still very happy about that. I enjoyed the whole thing. I think Star Allies was the first time I 100%ed any game, which is awesome. Truly a gamer moment. God. But yeah, that's my answer. I'd actually really like to draw more Meta Knight and DDD content, except I struggle. And I actually haven't drawn Kirby in a while. We need to change that right here and right now. I don't know the song by heart yet, but oh, no. We changed the fact that I haven't drawn Kirby in months. We did it. Live on chat. Unfortunately, he must be erased. Sorry, Kirby. I really hope they release a new Kirby game sometime. Like, I've been on and off playing Forgotten Land, and I can't really enjoy it to the fullest since I've spoiled myself for a lot of the game. Partially thanks to letting my friends, like, tell me about it. I say friends, but, like, I mostly just mean my friend who got me into Kirby. And I don't know. I'd say that I'd pre-order it if one was just like released within this year, but I don't have the money to do that. And I already pre-ordered a $60 game this year. Sonic X Shadow Generations. To no one's surprise. I'm still planning on streaming that. Like, even if it's not on Twitch, I'm gonna stream it somewhere. I got the version where I could get it 3 days early. I'm gonna make use of that. If I actually have the time 3 days early. I hope I do. I'm excited. Sonic Generations is one of my favorite Sonic games. In fact, for Sonic's anniversary, it was like the last time I switched... It was the last time I streamed on Twitch, and the VOD is like up on my alt channel. I played through the entire thing with very minor modifications. Like, not really to the gameplay or anything, just like character mods. I think I tried like a slight modification to how Classic Sonic controls, but I ended up liking the original better. I think, if I remember correctly. But yeah, as for cosmetic changes, it wasn't really anything big. It was just like a reskin of Classic Sonic that just like used a different model of said Classic Sonic. It might have been Feel originally before there were bugs, but no, it might have been Feel all the way. I don't remember. I'm not gonna check. You can look. You can find my alt channel. You think I'm gonna use this to shill. No, for real though. And for modern, it was just like transgender shoes because like June and Pride Month and stuff. And I thought it would be fun. Now, I could have also used the True Blaze mod, which like apparently lets you play as Blaze and actually have her moveset, not just use Sonic's moveset. But I just wanted to like play a mostly traditional game of Sonic Generations. The Blaze mod I might try sometime. I don't know. I wonder if Pizza Tower music is copywritten. If I can get striked for using Pizza Tower music. I mean, considering the Bob Mod Pizza Tower thing, maybe not. I'll have to look into it. Oh my god, Kirby. Oh, look at this little man. This little thing. He could be anything. But in this moment, he is little. Little man. Little man FNF. We love to see it. At some point I'd like to buy a VR headset sometime. But I feel like I need to get more of a reason to do so than just I want to have more fun in VR chat. So I need to find some VR games to try. Not the Five Nights at Freddy's ones. I will be the first to admit, I am a coward. When it comes to Five Nights at Freddy's, despite the fact that it's not even that scary, I am a coward. I have anxiety. And I've actually played Help Wanted before. My little cousins got an Oculus at one point, and I was there at the time, and I got to try it out. Very weird experience. Because I had to like fix the headset on, and they didn't have like the back support thing. The back of the head support thingy that apparently exists. Anyway. They got Help Wanted because they like Five Nights at Freddy's. And I decided, hey, I want to try this. Maybe I'll play the one that has less of a chance of me getting jump scared. I'll play the one that maybe won't give me as much anxiety. The repair one, where I repair the robots. I still felt incredibly anxious and scared to even like try fixing Bonnie. Like, oh god, what if I get jump scared? Oh god, what if I mess up? Oh no. So yeah, chances of you seeing me play Five Nights at Freddy's on this channel are very slim. But not zero. Oh, this is an Animal Crossing thing, isn't it? I just realized I've probably been missing some messages because I didn't have live chat on my stream thing. Yeah, no. Don't worry, you're not alone on that boat. We'll put this behind everything else for now, because, like, I need to decide if I even want it there. The tail, I mean. But now we can move on to coloring! Yippee! Why did I do that with my throat? Gotta find a good color that will contrast with everything. Oh wait, I need to, like, darken the lines. I'll lock them. I have forgotten in the past to do that. Thankfully, it might have been with something that I didn't post publicly. Yeah, there's secret art that I don't post publicly. It's mostly roleplay related. Because I don't want to sit down and explain the entire plot of my roleplay server. Roleplay servers. And I don't want people trying to get it. Like with one of them, I'm already really kind of like not entirely on board with just inviting a bunch of people. Like the original plan was just like, oh yeah, public Ronverse roleplay thing. But then I got scared and decided to just keep it to mostly good friends. Speaking of public roleplay, I'm not sure how often I've actually mentioned this, but I used to be a Twitter roleplayer. Like, you know those roleplay Twitter accounts? They're just like casually writing as the character. They're like making all these plot points. They have the pinned in their Twitters, like, this is me, this is my art credits, this is my awesome pin with this cool AMV thing. Yeah, I was one of those people. Now, I wasn't as fancy as them, because I didn't know how to use some features that they used, as I'm exclusively mobile user of Twitter at the time, and someone who didn't really care to, like, use Twitter on desktop on their laptop. But, was it Ron? I did have a Sonic at one point, but this was long before Ron even existed. Though I did consider coming back to it at one point and roleplaying as Ron. I don't think I ever went through with it. Or if I did, I just, like, posted out, like, within the minute. Like, made my first post, I'm like, actually, people are going to assume that I'm the version of Ron that's incredibly homophobic, and that's not how I write Ron. So, maybe I shouldn't do this, you know? But if you remember Sonic vs. Stickmin, I swear I bring that up every time I talk about anything. I did used to write for that a little bit. I was the Charles Calvin. And I actually didn't initiate the Sonic vs. Stickmin RP community on Twitter when that happened. Yeah, no, what happened is I just randomly found someone writing Sonic vs. Henry one day, and I'm like, people are roleplaying my AU. And I contacted that person and be like, what made you do this? And I just ended up making a Charles, and we wrote for a little bit. And then slowly that stopped. And then at some point during like 2020, after a lot of things. No wait, not during 2020. That was, I'm stupid. That's like before everything. Nah, like 2021. No, wait, it would still be like 2020-ish, because like that's when I first got. Ugh, hold on. I need to like reevaluate the timeline in my brain. I'm getting confused by events. Too much happened in 2020. I think it was late 2020, early 2021 that I stopped doing the roleplays on Twitter in favor of Discord roleplaying. Because on Discord, you don't have random people trying to interact with you that you low-key are uncomfortable with randomly interacting with. You don't have to worry about if you're writing too small or too little or too much. You don't have to worry about, like, someone just hating your response entirely and being mad that you gave the wrong response. And you don't have to worry about making reaction images for your Sonic OCs that you roleplay as. Or fan characters or fan versions of characters that you don't have a lot of art for. Because that was one of my biggest problems when roleplaying Carly, for example. Like, I liked how people had reaction images with their posts. If you were playing as, like, Sonic or any character from the comics, you had so many options. So many. Like, obviously, you have the games, you have the comics, you have whatever other media there is. You have... Actually, games and comics are the biggest things that you could get roleplay things from. But if you have your OC, that's like your own responsibility. And I'm not saying that, oh, I want people to draw for me for free, because like, fuck no. I feel weird asking people for free art, even when they're offering. But, no, I would start on them, or at least try making comic edits featuring Carly, so I could use those in roleplay. And then, like, I'd either just, like, completely lose motivation to finish them, or I'd really hate them. It was most likely going to be the latter. Like, I think in my iCloud somewhere, I have, like, this old, like, sheet of Carly emotions that were just, like, either redraws or traced from the comics. Various comics. Like, hold up, let me, like, put this up so I don't, like, leak my photos. I could probably find them real fast. Now, is that a good idea to do while I'm streaming and trying to draw? And when I have, like, thousands of photos? Maybe not. But I'm a fast scroller and I already made it to the end. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, this is old. Some of these might be traced, some of these might be redraws. I don't remember. It's been, like, years. But, these things are what I tried using, and I hated them, so I kept starting over. And never finishing the things that were supposed to be them starting over. And oh my god, look how cool her shoes were. But, yeah. Rant aside, the biggest reason I left the roleplay community on Twitter was anxiety. Like, social anxiety. Like, if I didn't delete or just completely abandon some accounts, I ended up repurposing them for other things. Why did I get quiet at that very moment? And, hold on, I need to put the... I had to put this up because, like, I thought I'd remember where I put colors. See, this is why multiple scenes are very important. When you forget. Now, last night I had the overdue but girlfriends there instead of Luigi thing to cover up the things I did not want leaked to the public, which would be like mod stuff and, you know, you wouldn't reveal your entire photo gallery to the internet. Like, I don't have anything bad to hide. No, no. Like, if I absolutely had to, I totally would. Like, no doubt. I just don't want to leak the mods I'm on. And I'm on mods. Why am I continuing trying to explain? Y'all get it? Where in the world did I put the image? I literally just got, there it is. Okay. Scenes. Oh, y'all don't know. Y'all can't see my screen, that's right. This right here. These are my scenes. I call them scenes because I swear they were called scenes somewhere else, but pretty much this is what I flip through when going through things. Like, we got the starting up, we got the just the Zim, we got temp scene, which is the one I always use, so it's not that temporary, is it? Oh, wait. There we go. We're gonna hide the eyes for a minute. Oh no. Hold on a minute, let me get a drink. Oh, I see. I see my problem. Yeah, there we go. Fun fact about Arrow here, I actually initially designed the character in Roblox while I was just messing with some UGCs I had and a new body type I had bought. I'm not going to hunt down that image right now, actually. Y'all have seen the Just the Sim screen enough already. But, the sweater originally said Ohio on it. I strongly considered keeping it, but I don't live in Ohio, and I was afraid that if I kept it, people would assume that I lived in Ohio. And I don't. So... And then I was gonna replace whatever was gonna be here, and then I decided it actually looked better with nothing there, instead of having the stripes. And I think I was right. Oh, and the whole reason that his pants shoe things are very reminiscent of Ron is not because of Ron. You might assume that at first, but no. It is not that at all. I just didn't have any shoe design ideas. And the original avatar already looked like he was wearing some kind of shoe pant hybrid. Thanks to how I kind of layered things. Like the pants were black, the boots that were underneath it were black. They kind of blended into each other, at least to me. Paint color was satisfying? Oh my god, really? I thought people were gonna be infuriated by how I don't just use the select tool. I'm glad it's satisfying to people. Oh, I didn't color the hands. This doesn't sound like normal gaming YouTuber music. Apparently it is, because we have not left this... We have not left the playlist that I'm using. Oh, back to this. Hello, Violetta. Yeah. See, I'm glad I had this because I would have forgotten the things on his face again. Yay! Now for that little bit of whatever in his eyes. I don't even know what it is, but I like it. Maybe it's light. Maybe not. This feels like something I should know, but I don't know. Aw, yeah. We got the Wii music. The me music. Alright, now we make a decision. Tail or no tail? Actually, tail. I like the tail. But you know what I'm gonna do? To make it stand out a little more from the line art? Something. Something, that's for sure. That's the wrong layer. Darken this a little bit. No. Darken that a little. No. There we go. It's differentiated. Sorta. Maybe a little too much. Yay. Shin-chan eyes? I forgot Omori existed. I still haven't finished it, but I kind of don't want to, considering a lot of things. But I can't really return it either, because I've had it for over a year. I don't know the whole deal with Omocat. I honestly don't want to look into it. I know there's something. So right now I'd rather not try finishing it. I need to look up Shin-chan actually. I'm curious now. Oh! Oh, that's Shin-chan. No, I've seen something of that. I haven't watched it, but like I've heard of it. I've seen like a clip of it, I think. Something about like crocheting with hands or something. That might be it. But yeah, I see what you mean. I see what you mean now. That's a cute art style. Alright, the character is done. Maybe I'll add shading in a little bit. I don't know. I'll put it in a folder for now. Now then, we move on to the background. Just like that. I'm kidding. There's gonna be more. We gotta go through the process of deciding what looks good. The void. I'm kidding. I'm not putting him in the void. But that would blend in too much. What's an invert of this? I like pink, but I'm not sure if I want pink on my branding. So let's play with it a little bit. Get some of this here. I'll play with the grid a little bit. Use a completely normal pen that people use in Procreate. Oops. See, this is why I don't use normal pens in Procreate. It's not satisfying. Plus you see this little line. This little line left behind. That's why I use like a pixelated brush. It bothers me too much. What's going on now? I didn't. Alright. Now let's invert and see what we got. Honestly, that's not what I hoped. Okay. That just means we get to play around with it a little more. No, don't fit to canvas. I don't want that. Huh. Okay, you know what? This might actually... This might need a little outline thing. Hi, Zay! Hello? Why aren't you... Okay, they weren't... It wasn't responding for a while. What am I doing? Making a new banner for my channel. And after this, I'll probably also try making an icon. Maybe also a PNG tuber. It depends on how much energy I have, really. I'm honestly shocked that I'm even wanting to do this right now after last night. Like, I was exhausted. I think we should just try playing text here. Let me just like move my keyboard, stand it up, so I can set my iPad in front of me. And get my other keyboard specifically for my iPad, so I can have a better time typing. I got it for college originally because I didn't rely on my laptop very much. And I'm not sponsored, I'm just saying what brand my wireless keyboard is. I got it off of Amazon. Pretty sure the brand is Samsers, judging off of what it says on the spacebar. It's pretty good. Good for $30. It folds. Imagine if I just left it as that. So adding more layers is an easy way to make glowing lines. I know there's another way to do it, like with the select tool, but like at this point I just don't use the select tool that much. Unless I like need to fix proportions or move something around. Like I learned the proper way to do it a while ago. I just don't use that method. Because I'm a rebel. But yeah, the only complaint with my keyboard is that sometimes it doesn't space properly on one of the space bars. It's split in two. Like sometimes the big one doesn't work, but the small one does. Sometimes the small one doesn't work and the big one does. It's weird. But hey, I live with it. Because I don't want to buy another one. Now, what font? I have options, including the one I tried making a while back. I should remake it, just for fun. Oh wait, no. I was gonna use it. Wait. Okay. Or at least try to use it, just see what it looks like. I know I don't have to pay royalties for it, at least. Because that's the thing about some fonts. Royalties exist. You can't just use whatever font willy-nilly. That's why I've struggled with becoming an actual full-on VTuber. Because I'm very afraid. You know, on top of how expensive it is to, like, get someone to make and rig a live 2D model. And I tried figuring it out myself, as I mentioned last night. I'm just too confused. There's too much going on. I've got about as much hope of me figuring that out as I do with figuring out Blender. Which isn't much. Stretching. Okay. Oh my god. I'd save it to my history. And then do that. This could be scooted over a little bit more. Let me turn off the keyboard first, because right now I don't need to type more and I like to preserve the battery. It lasts a while, I just like to save battery when I can. Speaking of a battery. Okay. Let's see how much I can... Not much. Don't really want him touching the edges. Check the lines. They're okay. That might be too far that way though. I just kind of want to see what it looks like. Just let me cook. I'm struggling to move a layer. Wouldn't be that obvious. Just doing the same thing I did with one of the Ron entries last night. When I did to hide Miku a third time. Yeah. That adds something, I think. Adds some vibes. Oh, air conditioning. Wow, it's been an hour already. Excuse me a moment. Sorry, I didn't want to cough into the mic. I just don't feel like getting the keyboard out now. Is it in the font it needs to be? Yes. Oh, that's right, this font doesn't cover numbers. Ugh. I'm just gonna use the keyboard. Because I can't see what I'm doing otherwise. Let me look for my Linktree link. I could just put that there. I have to awkwardly type on my computer's keyboard. Oh, this reminds me. I have exactly 1 credit on IMBD. And it's just because some art that I had submitted to the Sonic and Knuckles show at one point made an appearance in the intro. It wasn't fan art or anything, it was just some girlfriend doodle that I just decided to submit. I just think it's really funny that that's the only thing I'm credited for in IMBD. Where in the world is my Linktree? Usually that's like one of the first results. What? Okay, maybe I have to look on my Twitch. That is odd. Here we go, okay. Good. Alright. That's like the big three. I do need to fix the font though. I mean, look at that 0. That's not the one I picked. That one kind of doesn't. That just looks like a capital O. That also just looks like a capital O. Wait. Why do O and 0 have to look so similar? Brr. I will figure this out. Okay, maybe if I like specifically put in the termination font, people will realize that's a 0. It can be a little quirky, it's okay. We can be a little quirky. If people want to have a problem with it, I'll ask them to make a font that differentiates the 0 from O better. Alright. We're cooking. We're getting somewhere, guys. Now we can actually return to the drawing part. And I can close the keyboard again. I am going to see how this looks zoomed in. Oops. How this looks zoomed in. If I wanted to zoom it in instead. Because what if someone's looking for a ref? If I didn't make one. Because knowing me, I probably wouldn't have. Self-deprecating humor. Except I know I'm joking. Let's try something. To fill space over here. Actually, I don't like that at all. But what if we put this here and then put arrow here? No, that looks like crap. Huh. Alright, what if we do... we trap him. And then we'll put... can't forget the line. Oh my god. Oh, okay, I just grabbed everything anyway. Put it over here. We need to use the different thing. The grid. We gotta hide this too for a minute. Bring back what I was using as placement ref. We gotta make it centered. Shout out to Salty DK Dan, simply for existing. That guy's funny. Okay, we'll duplicate this. Flatten this. Put him here. He's staring at you. From the transparency. Or whatever. Wait, this actually kind of works. What? I added that as a joke. Why does this actually look good? I mean, yeah, this needs to be scooched over a little bit more, I think, but like... huh. Won't you look at that? And if we remove this? Still. Huh. However... unironic envy looking, huh? Oh, I just thought of something cute. Hold on. First off, make sure it's extra symmetrical. Yes. Okay. Use the darker one. No, maybe the lighter one was a good idea in the first place. Oh yeah. And then we will do what I did here. Gaussian blur by 2, I think it was. Yeah, I think we got it. And it only took like an hour and 30 minutes. Wait. No, I didn't accidentally do it. That's great. Alright. Now, let me prepare. Emily mostly I see. Oh! Thank you. I like this green. It's a good green. Green and black is a really good combo. Green and dark colors in general is a good color combo. I say that because, like, I immediately realized there was not any actual black. That's that line art. All right. We got something done. I will update this on the channel later. So, now what? Because we ain't done yet. Well, for starters, I want to save the chibi as its own thing. Just because I think it's cute. So let me quickly do that. Alright, that's done. Let me quickly send that to my alt account DM thing that I use to store photos sometimes, if I'm not using the actual storage server. Get jump scared by Green Hill Zone. Yeah, get jump scared by Green Hill. Ha ha ha. You can't. You cannot hide from the Green Hill. You know, I could probably try to redraw that sometime, so I can use an actual background and not just Smash Bros. Green Hill. But let's start with the actual PNG tuber, because that definitely needs to be done first. I'm not gonna do what I did with the drift one. You know, the one where he, like, is all bouncy and stuff, and, like, using separate PNGs for it. The PNG Tuber Plus one? No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that again. The canvas is now set up. Hello. Again. This is the wrong scene. Okay. We're back. I actually have no idea how long I'm going to do this stream. I'm just kind of waiting for a text from my mom. Because, like, I prefer to stream when she's busy. So I don't have to, like, be all like, oh, I'm speaking too loud, or, oh, my mother, her voice is being picked up on the mic. And, despite being in another room, her voice can, in fact, be picked up on my mic. My headset mic. The mic that's closest to my mouth than anything. Oh. Oops. Uh-oh. I accidentally turned off the iPad. That was about to leak my IP. Is it fixed? Yes, it's fixed. That's awesome. Okay. Uh, or not? Uh-oh. That's not right. Hold on a minute. I think I broke something. Get off that for a minute and reconnect. And reconnect. Thank you. Yay, we fixed it. Okay. As I was saying, it is PNG tuber time. And the hard part is trying to figure out a PNG tuber. Like, what am I gonna do for poses? Do I want to do what I do here? That's a great question. I don't know. I'm just kind of gonna wing it. Because it's been a while since I designed an actual, like, PNG tuber on its own. You know, if I can find some stream-friendly Fruitiger Arrow kind of music, that would be really great. Because that is low-key what inspired the name of the character. Like, I was listening to some of the music while playing Roblox and designing, making the character in Roblox, and I'm like, oh, wait, Arrow. You know? I think I might also, like, give them my little headset mic. This is something I'll also do if I ever, like, make a Utaholoid of myself. Never count on that. I'm already confused by trying to record all the little parts. I've tried. And then it just ended up being, like, all staticky and weird. I followed instructions and it still ended up like that. So when that happens, and I'm like explicitly following instructions to prevent bad things from happening, I take that as a sign from the universe that maybe this is not something I should be doing. At some point I do want to like try finding a whatever kind of shirt this is similar to this. It has to exist. I mean, the shirt looks fairly basic. In a good way. I don't mean basic as an insult. I know people use basic as an insult. I mean it in a good way. In fact, basic probably wasn't even the right word for it. Like, I don't know what to call it. But I like it. And I don't think it's going to be that hard to find. Unless it just so happens to be one of those things where I think it's a common looking thing. But, no. Or I'm only going to find it for like $200 somewhere. I'm more afraid of finding it for only really expensive. Because, like, come on. Why does it have to cost so much to, like, look nice? And I don't mean, like, fancy nice. I mean, like, just, like, whatever this is nice. It shouldn't. I shouldn't have to, like, become broke to be fashionable. I need to go through my wardrobe. There's like a bunch of stuff I don't like wearing anymore there. Stuff I don't even wear. stuff that's been there for a long time that I've been wanting to get rid of but didn't get to get rid of when I last cleaned it out. I think they would have something similar on Pinterest. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, I'm thinking, like, sometime if I search through Pinterest for clothes, I'll find it. Because, like, I find some really good stuff on Pinterest when it comes to clothes. I haven't really actually clicked on the links to look at the prices for them yet. Because I'm low-key scared. And also because sometimes they don't even have links, it's just an image of the clothes, and, like, come on. Please, just tell me where to buy this thing. Although there is this one time that I saw this dress, you know, at the time where I was wearing dresses. Now it's not as common. Anyway, I saw this dress on, like, on Pinterest. And a little while later I found it on Amazon. And I actually ended up owning it for a while. I think it's like a fairly known brand. I know they collaborate with Hatsune Miku. Something bunny. I don't know, it had something to do with the bunny. It had an eye patch. I think the sweater part of the dress combo had the bunny have a gun, so I couldn't wear it to school. You know, because school laws prevent wearing things that depict violence. Understandably. Now, do they think that's gonna stop the violence? I don't think so. But, like, I see where they're coming from. On one hand, I want to keep it as simple as possible, but on the other hand, I want things with the hands. Like some poses to have something going on with the hands. So I'm kind of making little rough sketches of the little pose things. Not all with the same expression, because I want them to differentiate. And I want to get ideas for expressions at the same time. I'll tweak the eyes a little bit later. I'm struggling with hands. Okay, I need to go to Pinterest and look for a hand tutorial again because I forgot how to draw hands again. This is what happens when you draw Ron too much. You forget how to draw hands. Oh no, I'm being called. One moment, everyone. I am so sorry about that. It was my grandmother. I needed to help her with something because no one else was available. Which brings up the question. I don't know about what children are getting for school supplies these days, but hang on, I gotta like look through my history to actually ask what I'm trying to ask. What in the world is a Prop 65C headphone? And why is it when I search for it, I can only find things about California? We don't live in California. Why is this on a school supply list? I'm confused. I'm not expecting an immediate answer. I'm just hoping, for the sake of helping my dear mama, maybe someone can help in the comments if they're watching the VOD. But maybe it'll be too late by then. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'm still struggling on this hand. Becoming frustrated by this hand. Like, come on. I was able to do this, but I can't draw the hand the way I want. Gah. Wait, maybe now. Yeah, my skills have to make a liar out of me. Ugh. What are the cats doing? I hear them going crazy. Oh well. You know what? This is fine. This is fine. This just means I have to accept imperfection. And that I'm willing to do. Sometimes. This is one of those times. Never mind. This looks awful. Ah! Why? Okay. I can't even use my own hands as reference because like I can't turn my hands around that far. Gah. I tried finding the reference of the specific position I'm trying to draw, but I can't find anything. Oh, no. Okay, maybe actually searching Pinterest now. Because I was gonna, like, Google it, and I was gonna, like, try searching Pinterest on my computer, because I couldn't use my phone because I was using it to call my mama. Hand reference. Please, show me something. On chin. Finally, something! I think. I'm gonna need to flip the image around to properly know what I'm doing. There we go. Okay. The hand looks massive now. I'll fix it. Probably. But, raise it up a little bit. Yeah. Alright, we're getting somewhere, finally. Sorry, I'm internally screaming. Oh, fuck it, I'm just gonna have to deal with this. I'm getting really tired of trying to redraw this hand. Very tired. I still gotta fix the sleeve. No. Okay, we got a second pose done. Oh, I still have my mute thing, and actually, I'm gonna go back to being mute. Unmuted for good, I just realized that the playlist changed, and I realized it was all Nintendo music, and I panicked. So now we're on a Vertigo Arrow playlist. Thumbs up. Okay, back to being muted. Okay. Unmuting because I just had a thought. If I made like a pony version of this, like just to be silly, I think I could probably reuse the faces on it if I just drew the pony in a certain way. Like we put the muzzle thing here. We still draw the hair the same way, except now we have this to consider. Or something. I swear, I drew Pony Drift not Drift, fuck. I drew Pony Arrow like recently. And I completely forgot how to... Okay, here we go. You know what? It's not exactly, but like, it's okay. It's fine for the example. But like... Yeah. Yeah, if I would have, for whatever reason, wanted to make a pony version, I easily could. Alright. That's what I wanted to see. Ugh. How have I been doing this for almost 3 hours? Hold on a minute. I need to separate the hair and head from everything else, because that's what I'm going to end up reusing the most. I'm so sorry. No, you look incorrect. Alright. Bruh. might actually have to close it off pretty soon. If I do though, maybe before the next time I stream, I'll actually finish these. If not, we'll work on them. On stream. Again. Actually, yeah, I think I'm gonna close off the stream now. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. If you watched the VOD, whatever you did. Either way, thank you. This gave me a lot of information. The next time I try to be experimental about the time I stream, maybe I'll actually go for noon. And not just momentary, and not like shortly after I wake up. Maybe. We will see. And as for what we're doing next time, I don't know. I don't even know when I'm streaming next time. I'm trying to like get back in the loop of it. Like I had a schedule and then I lost it, you know? But yeah, see y'all around.